Hello and welcome to Timber Bee Tarot. My name is Ariel, and today we're doing a full moon reading. Alright, I apologize if you hear a tapping sound. It's raining outside and my roof is leaking. So that's fun. Welcoming Spirit to speak through me. Today we will pull tarot cards, maybe some oracle cards. We'll see what happens. Being told to pull this deck. This is the everyday, oh my goodness. It's jumping out at you, isn't it? Interesting. Okay, I'm told one more. Let's try that again. Okay, I guess we're taking 3 more. All right. So, today's full moon is in Libra, which is ruled by Venus. Well, it's governed by Venus. And although this is, this is a timeless reading, you can stumble upon it at any time. You could stumble upon it 5 months from now. Obviously, if something doesn't resonate with you, don't hang on to it. It's fine. Just leave it for someone else. Just leave it here on the table. It's cool. So, let me go through the cards. They came out in a funny kind of way, so I'm just trying to get my bearings on how they want to be read before I show you. You can obviously see these first 3 that I pulled, but I have 3 up here that I also pulled. They jumped out at me several times, so clearly they have something to say. And I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go in order. So for this first card, where are you now is what I'm getting. We have the Queen of Cups, right? Her cup is full. And the fish are jumping, and she's on a beach somewhere nice. She looks content right now. You might be feeling content with how things are going in life. And to me, this says that you're happy to watch what you've been building grow. It's starting to grow on its own. It's like planting the seed. You did that work. You helped the soil, you watered it, and now you get to watch it grow. And that is great. I'm gonna move this a little further away. We also pulled the Nine of Cups, which to me, she looks pretty content where she is right now. She's content to just, I don't want to say the words enjoy the fruits of her labor, but she's okay to relax into the hard work that she has put in. A lot of you may have been putting a lot of hard work, and finally something is starting to come of it. And so you can relax in the fact, in the knowing that all these good deeds you've been doing are working. They are spread out before you, and you can just breathe it in. And then so now we're moving into the full moon, starting a new cycle, a new lunar cycle. And not only do you want to be looking back at the past month, the past lunar cycle, and keying into what you worked on, what you left behind, and kind of enjoying the benefits of all that work. But now the Queen of Wands is coming in here, right? She's definitely got fiery energy. She's very happy with what she has. Yes, she accepts all the accolades and congratulations and the flowers at the end of the show, right? She is very accepting of that. Very happy to be having that. But she's on the back of a dragon, and she has her wand at the ready, so it looks like, you know, she's ready to move on. She's ready to keep on going. She's ready to get to her next destination. So a lot of you right now might be coming up with ideas, figuring out what your next move is, starting a lot of fires. And so as we move into this next phase and trying to figure out what it is that we want, what goals you have in mind, keep hearing journal, write it down in a journal, keep track of it. Things burn quickly, so put it down. Okay. That's for whoever doesn't like to do that. I know that I have recently, within the past couple of months, really picked up on journaling and writing literally everything that I want to get done in the day down, and keeping track of all of it. And I get to, I get that little dopamine hit when I mark it off my list. It has been very helpful in getting myself organized, getting my financials organized. So if you are struggle busing on that sort of thing, get it down, write it down. You might say, Ariel, I have 20 journals that I have purchased and started and lost interest. And that's fine. You know, you can use any of those 20 journals. It doesn't matter if the last entry was from 3 or 7 years ago. Just start, okay? That's what I did. All right, anyway, moving on. So, moving into this new phase, thinking about what you're going to do, well, what's coming up. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Now, in this last phase, a lot of the collective has been hermiting. They've been alone. They've been working on their own thing, working on their own self, working toward, you know, getting those wishes coming true, right? And you've seen what happens when you put the work in. It works if you work it. Well, so what I'm getting now is that coming up, you may have to work with other people on a project. And everyone has their own idea about how something should look, but it looks to me that it's still beautiful, whatever the outcome is. Everyone has their own way of doing things. And that's kind of what makes cooperation fun, because you can figure out different ways to work with each other. Obviously, if you're not used to working with other people, it might be a little hard to get into the rhythm, but the King of Cups is telling us that we can stay afloat if we keep our emotions balanced and in check. As a person who may have been working on a project alone for so long, of course, you are in charge of that project. But now you might have to share your power with other people, and that can be tough for some. Understandable. With everyone's different point of view, you are probably going to have to reel it in. I keep hearing, let them speak, let them speak. I don't know if any of you are guilty of interrupting people a lot in conversation. I know many of us are, myself included. I always know what people are going to say, but I have to let them say it. I should not blurt it out before they do. So yeah, just keep yourself balanced, keep your emotions balanced. I see this spyglass there, and keep your eye on the horizon. Know what's coming next. I know obviously we can't 100% predict the future, but if you write it down and make a plan and collaborate with these people that are okay. Well, that's interesting. That jumped right out of my hand. Oh, okay. It landed on top of this Eight of Pentacles, which I was going to say, you know, you always want to keep honing your craft. And when this landed on top of the Eight of Pentacles, it kind of gave me the idea that whatever craft that you're doing, whatever skill that you're perfecting, others might also be perfecting the same thing. So you may be coming into contact with people who have similar interests or values as you do. So it could, in fact, be really easy to collaborate with them. If you see the cat, he's just laying there, relaxed, So that just tells me that this could be an easy collaboration, as long as you keep, you know, keep yourself in check. Don't try to be the biggest rooster in the hen house, okay? Yeah. We are going to pull our spirit guide from our spirit guide deck and see what sort of mentality we need to go into this with. Now, this full moon here in Libra resonates with balance and finding harmony, finding that peace, you know. So when you're going through it, try to do meditation or do your counting. I heard do your counting. So that might resonate with someone. Oh man, Spirit's so funny. Okay, so we are going to pull a spirit guide card from the deck. This one. Ah, the unicorn. Okay, so I just want to go over this really fast. Look at the moon. I know it's not a full moon, but there she is. And then the tail and the mane are purple, which to me represents the connection to spirit, divinity, God, goddess, deity, whatever. And then it's like stepping stones on the cloud, just going up. We're going up from here. So yes, we pulled the unicorn card. I am just gonna go ahead and read from the book, The Spirit Allies. Okay, so past the towering trees and the misted forest floor, Unicorn takes a sip from the river. Its black coat glimmers in the sunlight that peeks through the leaves, and its horn sparkles and shines. It looks out at the natural beauty that the forest presents. Dew-coated leaves catch its eye, and fragrant wildflowers engulf its senses. Unicorn teaches that magic is not limited to extraordinary events. Magic can be found from the moment you wake up to the moment you let your head rest at night. Whether it's the flowers that open in your morning tea, or the way that the sun shines just right before it sets. There's always magic to be found. Remain open to the mystical simplicities that are sprinkled throughout your day. Sometimes it's these little pieces of magic that can turn the hardest days around. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that just gave me an idea. A lot of people have a really, really hard time finding the magic in the mundane. What they don't realize is that nothing is mundane. Everything is magic. And it's okay if you don't see that. It's fine. But that just means that those moments that happen where they just take your breath away are even more impactful than the stuff that you see every day. I was driving to work last night, and the sun was setting, and the sky was cloudy, and I love clouds. Clouds are my favorite. They're like the mountains in the sky. And I could see the sunbeams coming through the clouds, and it just took my breath away. And every time I see every time I see something that I just find the most beautiful out in nature, I lose it. Like, I don't know, I become this other person, and I'm just like praising whatever thing that is. Like, you look so good. And so this makes me think that if you are not seeing the magical and the mundane, maybe you just need to try to talk it up. Talk yourself up, look yourself in the mirror, get yourself all dolled up, you know, get yourself pretty, dye your hair, put on some jewelry or some makeup, and get out there and go look at a tree or the clouds, or go look at the flowers that are popping up here in the northern hemisphere, because it's springtime and we have a ton of flowers that are coming up. And you know, all of this happens every year, and every year it is so magical to me. Spring is my favorite season. So I just want you to know that you are a magical unicorn, okay? And even if everything else around you feels dull and gray and mundane, just remember, you are a magical unicorn. All right, that's good. We are going to pull an oracle card. It's sitting right off the top, okay? Okay. We have foundations and achievements, which you have already begun. You've already started building your house, which is great. And now you're looking for the rainbow. So when you look back at everything that they're looking at their house, they built that together, right? When you're looking back at everything, see the magic in that. See the magic in the work that you did to put it all together. And now go and build your home. Build your life in that home that you have built. You deserve it. All right? You beautiful, magical beast. I love it. Love it, love it. All right. Charles wants to say hello. This is Charles. He, okay, Charles. He just wanted to say hello. He wanted to come out today, and play. So I had to put that in there. Anyways, if you enjoyed this reading, want to see more, like, subscribe, comment, share, what have you. If you know, if any of this resonated with you, please share in the comments. If you want to have a magical day, you gotta believe. Okay? All right, I love you all.